Now, as South Africa prepares for hosting the Sahrawi Republic president, activists and alliance partners who are sympathetic to the cause of the Sahrawi people are marching to the Moroccan embassy in Pretoria. Let's get more on this with SABC News international editor Sophie Mokoena. Please give us the latest from that march.
Well, we are now at the Embassy of Morocco, where they are now going to present a memorandum. Earlier on, all those who are supporting the Sahrawi Republic called on President Ramaphosa to ensure that South Africa does continue to ensure that the representatives of the country in different parts of the world, they do talk about the plight of the Sahrawi people. With me, I have the ANC Subcommittee Chair of International Relations, Melindiwe Zulu, who is also the minister. We know her very well. Minister, the importance of this gathering here.
The importance is the continued solidarity with the peoples of Sahrawi. It is important for us as the African National Congress and the alliance partners to continue to show that colonialism must end in the African continent. This Sahrawi is the last republic, which we can say that still remains, with some parts of it being occupied by Morocco. So the African National Congress, the alliance partners, the Youth League, the Women's League decided to come to the embassy to deliver a memorandum to that effect. But it is further to really reaffirm our call to the international community for ensuring that there is implementation of resolutions that are taken by the United Nations in relation to the peoples of Sahrawi.
Minister, the march comes a day before President Ramaphosa is going to hold talks with his counterpart from the Republic of Sahrawi. On behalf of the ANC, what do you expect in terms of the discussions between the two leaders?
Well, these are bilateral engagements which are beyond just issues of politics. It is about also ensuring that we continue the solidarity and in supporting them, hence his visit to South Africa. I'm saying it's beyond the politics because we need to talk about the economics, we need to talk about the livelihood of the people of Sahrawi. So it's important that this visit that is taking place tomorrow be supported, because we are in solidarity, but also the bilateral relations that we have always has to be strengthened. And so from an African National Congress point of view, and also from an alliance point of view, we welcome the visit, and also there will be also a meeting of the alliance partners with the president during the time that he is visiting South Africa.
Thank you, Minister. Maybe let me walk this side with Ronewa. I see someone who has championed the struggle of people of Sahrawi. I can see she's busy on the phone trying to take pictures. You fought so much and you have continuously been consistent in terms of the fight for the people of Sahrawi. You were at the UN recently during the UN General Assembly. What was your message to world leaders?
It cannot be that we continue an illegal occupation on our continent. It can no longer be acceptable that self-determination, which is an inalienable right, is deprived from the people of Western Sahara. The Sahrawi people deserve to be free. Those in the refugee camps who are living outside of their own country and those who are living in the occupied territory deserve to now return home. It can no longer be that South Africa stands idle. We cannot only make statements that are beautiful in writing. We cannot only have state visits, but we're not actioning the platforms that we have available to us. Morocco must be sanctioned, and we must fight for self-determination of the Sahrawi people at all costs. This is not something that is tradable.
Well, there you have it. They came here to present a memorandum calling on the international community to continue to support the people of Sahrawi Republic.
Sophie Mokoena live there from Pretoria, giving us an update on that march to the embassy. To just give us the latest from that march and more context.
Well, indeed, we are coming live from Pretoria, where the alliance partners, including those who are sympathetic to the cause of the Sahrawi people, are marching to Morocco embassy. You are aware that the head of state of the Republic of Sahrawi will be in South Africa tomorrow to hold talks with President Cyril Ramaphosa. In fact, this is a state visit, and it is expected that South Africa will again emphasize its quest and its standpoint in terms of the support for the Sahrawi people. But with me, I have the convener of the ANC Youth League, who will speak to us about this march. Why do you felt it is important that you should embark on this march ahead of President Ramaphosa meeting his counterpart from the Republic of Sahrawi?
So as young people, and Sophie, we have always emphasized that young people of South Africa can never ever sit down while young people of Western Sahara continue to live in squalor, continue to not have the right to self-determination. This is a position that the ANC has always had. You would remember just a couple of weeks ago when Minister Nandeli Pador spoke at the United Nations General Assembly. She emphasized the fact that while we speak about world peace and world solidarity, we cannot continue to speak about world peace and world solidarity while the people of Western Sahara still do not have a right to self-determination. That is why we decided today that as the state visit comes tomorrow, where the two heads of states will be speaking about, the conditions of the people of Western Sahara. Today, let's march to the Moroccan embassy that continues to live, the Moroccan embassy and even the ambassador continues to live a very soft life in South Africa through diplomatic processes, while in actual fact, the things that they do with the illegal occupation of that part of the world is completely unacceptable. That is why, as young people today, we are marching to the Moroccan embassy to demand, first and foremost, for the people of Western Sahara to have a right to self-determination.
Thank you so much. As you heard there, Nzinga, they are determined to ensure that the plight of the people of Western Sahara is respected, and the world does pay attention to the occupation in Western Sahara or Sahrawi Republic by Morocco. The technicality here is that you have the African Union that has adopted a resolution to support the Republic of Sahrawi. That is why when we talk about member states of the African Union, we are talking about 55 countries, and therefore it is important for African countries to continue to support the Western Sahara the same way South Africa was supported by the international community, because this is the only country on the continent that is still under occupation. Back to you, Nzinga. It's you.
All right, SABC News International Editor Sophie Mugwena, they're giving us an update from Pretoria.